Instead of my learning, my speech and standing in front of hundreds of high school students or middle school students and telling them what they should be doing, that we needed to be identifying and empowering positive role models in the high schools, the teenagers themselves who were walking the talk.
So is that how the Peers Project got started?
That's how it got started.
The Peers Project was started in 1994 and has expanded from 9 student mentors in one high school to 2,300 in over 50 school districts in Indiana. I had the opportunity to sit down with a group of Peers mentors. Juniors Matt Ingram, Laura Gild, Tim Dugan, Emma Markey, Tim Bass, and Kelly O'Neill talked about how they came to be part of the Peers Project.
I'd like to know what your reasons for leading a life of abstinence or saving sex for marriage are.
Well, we all go to a really big high school, and we know a lot of kids that have gone through some really bad things because of sex, and they've learned the hard way. And because of that, we choose to abstain, and because we want to be successful, and we don't want sex to ruin goals we have in our future.
Yeah, some of that has to do with goals for me as well, but also, at this point in my life, I'm not in a position to where I could, if I had a child, or I couldn't take care of it, I couldn't financially support it, and I also think it's important to, save myself for the person that I love and the person that I'm going to marry, so I can give, all myself to that person.
86% of Indiana counties that have the Peers program saw a reduction of 42 to 31% in their teen birth rates. But regardless of these results, federal funding for all abstinence education programs is being taken away.
This is our last school year for this funding because that money has been taken away and put into what is called pregnancy prevention, which is again just safer sex education.
As far as you're concerned, there's no such thing as safe sex?
Only safe sex that you can have is if you're married and you are standing in a safe. That's it. That would be considered safe sex.
Do you think there's a trend toward abstinence as far as sexual activity goes, or do you think it's going the other way?
No, it's going back towards abstinence, because you've seen it for years. It was kind of going towards a free-for-all, and it was that mentality of if it feels good, do it. If it's right for you, that's junk. Because people are always like, well, if it feels right to you, if it's inside of you, you need to express it. My question to them is, okay, what if I want to punch you in the face? Do I need to express that, or do you want me to repress it? Well, you might want to repress that. Great. Then don't tell kids that if you feel like doing something, you need to express it.